Hey, so I wanted to show you guys the continuation here, the lashings I put on. I continued to work on the the wigwam here, and I put this pole in first, and then made my way around. I got two levels here. I'm putting the ribs on. I think I was talking about that in the last video. So what we're going to do is try to put another one in here and continue the way up. So I'm hoping to get another rung around here, and then this one up here, and let's continue up. I want to put one more around here and then 4 more up, so it'd be 6 in total, and then we'll see where we go from there. I'll put one in right now and give you guys an example of exactly what has to be done to get one of those poles. And this is really a two-man job, and I've been doing pretty good on my own. It's a little uneven as it goes around, but I think in the end that won't really matter so much. But I'm going to need a lot of cordage here to start putting in my lashings, and I'll show you how I've been putting the lashings in. It's not really a traditional way to put in lashings. I've started with a different kind of knot to start them off with, since I'm limited on hands here, since I only have 2 instead of 4 hands. This one looks like it's long enough to make its way around for the second level over here above that one, since that's where I ended up last night after it got dark out here. I've been working a lot, so I figured I'd be further on in this, but last few times I was down here, I get phone calls while I'm down here, and I'm like, people are like, "Are you busy right now?" And I'm like, "It's family. You have to talk to family when they call. Family's important. Family's probably the most important thing. Well, in my life, family's the most important thing." So if I can get back behind here, probably move this pole out of the way. What I like to do is start the lashing in the middle, so I kind of get it stabilized. And this actually has a pretty heavy end on it, so if I can just get this thing lashed right here, I'll try to bend that piece over after I get some lashings in done over here. But you kind of see that's a little difficult right there to get that kind of level. But I need to be in the middle here before I bend that piece around. I don't know if it would help if I flipped it. Maybe I can go the other way with it. Let's try that. If we're coming across this, it might be easier to bend it that way. So anyway, right below here, that's where I want to start. I want to start my lashing right here. It gives me, well, I think there's about a foot in between these, and that might be a little too much, but that's about even across the way. So we want to start here, and I'll show you this. Take a little length cordage here. Oh yeah, get it tangled up in the weeds. That's important. That's what you should do. Get it tangled up in the weeds so you make a big mess. Alright, so put one down there. And 2 lengths down there. Keep a length for yourself. Okay, so this is how I've been starting mine. I've been taking this, put a loop there, come through that loop, come under your standing end, back through that loop, and pull it tight. And this stuff's real slippery, so sometimes it slips through, but if you get this to see it slip through. So anyway, you're tying a bowline in the end of this line by going a loop, come through your loop, go under your standing line, pull that tag through, and pull everything tight. And that's a bowline knot right there. I've been starting my lashings with this. It seems to be working because they're square lashings. I don't think they would work on any other kind of lashings. I don't think you get it. But since these are kind of square lashings, I guess they're, yeah, I think that's what these are called. If you're watching this and you know they're not square lashings and they're called something else, then go ahead and let me know. Anyway, I dragged through that standing in up through that bowline loop. And that's how I start my lashing. I come around this way, up and over, back around, up and over. What I'm looking for is 3 what we call wraps on both sides. So there's my 3rd wrap. On that side, my 3rd wrap on this side, and that's when we start our fraps. Now, I've just been putting equal fraps, and it seems to be holding pretty well. 1, 2, 3 fraps, and then I've been trying to end this by coming through that X. I don't even remember what this is called. I can't seem to bring it to my head. Anyway, end that lashing, come through that X, tighten that up, and kind of get it together so it's nice and neat, and that'll hold. And I got that tag in there to cut off later. So you see you've got it kind of stabilized there. I'll put another one on that end, and then I'll wrap this piece around that end. So we'll put one over here for now, the same way, and then eventually what I'll do then is take this piece and we'll bend it around to here, and we'll lash in all those spots, and then we'll have that second tier up. So hopefully you guys get the gist of it. As I make progress here, we're eventually going to get to a point where we're kind of skirting the end, or the bottom here with these bows. Anyway, right now that's the plan. As we progress, I will have more footage for you. This is the wigwam so far. Thanks for watching. You know what else to do. Keep watching. You know, I really like to have people subscribe, but as long as you're watching, I appreciate it. Have a nice day.